A nice time. That was Ricky coming with Vocalistic and Tyler, I See You, right here on Wow FM for the youth, by the youth. The time is exactly 10 minutes after 6, and you're still tuned into the afternoon drive with myself, Lusa M, right here on Wow FM. Sitting in front of me is an artist right here in Pretoria, in the Pretoria studios, is Mish. Come on, man. Come on with the fire. How are you?
Yo, Azishe, one time.
How are you, man?
I'm good. Very excited, happy to be here. Yeah, so I'm feeling really great right now.
That's absolutely amazing, man. Tell us about yourself, Mishmash. Who is Mishmash? Where does Mishmash come from, and all those vibes?
Yeah, our Mishmash, we are from Gwamhlanga, 1022. So even if you can check my album, it's titled 1022 King.
Oh.
So basically, that's where I'm from. I was just inspired by guys who just do music around 1022. So I was like, I didn't grow up as an artist. I was not inspired by anyone at home. I even started doing music after I went to university. So yeah, so I was like, okay, let me do this, because I used to write poems and stuff like that. So then I got into music and I started taking it serious. So right now I'm like, you know what, let me do this. I'm called for this.
Yeah, that's something that you called for.
Yeah.
And then you speak about 1020, you said 2020, right?
1022. Yeah, that's the area code of where I'm from.
Oh, it's kind of like in Pretoria it's 012.
Yeah.
So for you it's 1022.
For me it's 1022. Exactly.
And you said there's a the music that was there kind of inspired you. Could you like tell us about the music that happens there? Like what kind of music happens at 1022?
Like it was hip hop. Mostly it was hip hop. And there's also this thing of because it's from Ndebele. So mostly benza music wesindebele. So it was guys like Gabo Mega, Ifilo, Lilo, NTK, and a lot of other guys who do just hip hop music, trap music. But mostly the music that is from there, it's called Ndebele Trap King, and you have these guys that just are promoting the Ndebele language, you know, and they're really doing great.
So it's like hip hop, but like in the Ndebele vernacular language.
In the vernacular language, exactly.
That is so dope. That is absolutely amazing. So I mean, I was gonna ask you this question: who inspired you to go into music? But already we're hearing Hore or NTK and all these other Ndebele people, you know, inspired you. But other than the Ndebele tribe and you know the people from 1022, who inspired you to go into music?
I will tell you, it's guys like Kendrick Lamar, and that is when I never thought I could rap, because I would just listen to Kendrick Lamar, be inspired about his story and how he tells it, his creativity, and just him being real about the music industry and everything. Just him not just trying to be a rapper or anything, but just living his life through the music, and just, you know, people like that really inspired me, until I was like, okay, let me try to rap, let me rap. Maybe I might not be as good as Kendrick, but one step at a time. Look at me now, I'm here and going further.
No, that sounds absolutely amazing. And as I was going through your Instagram socials here, right, it was like going through it just to look and see what kind of person Mishmash is. And I saw a post from 2018 where you were with Shekinah. You know, when I asked the question, who inspired you to go into music, I don't know, I was just kind of expecting the name. Shekinah to pop up, you know, because, but let's talk about Shekinah. How has Shekinah influenced your music? Has she influenced your music? Has she influenced maybe your music taste?
I wouldn't say maybe influence, but maybe I would say she also inspired me to sort of do music, because I'd listen to her and, you know, she would just sound so international. And I'll be like, wow, if our people can sound like this, you know, maybe we can also. And you've seen more guys have been coming in, taking this to an international level. So but then when it comes to that picture, we were actually in East London. We went there with Mercedes-Benz, so I went with the choir, so she went there solo, so we were just performing there. At Mercedes-Benz 20th anniversary.
Oh, so you were performing. So already you've always been a performer, you know, even with the choirs.
Yeah. Before I just had this vision of, you know what, Mish, Azishe Entertainment, you know what. Yeah. I've always, every time I see people maybe doing something like that, I'll just go in, whether it's a choir. I was even singing bass, you know, stuff like that, but I was just enjoying myself. So yeah,
absolutely.
I think those were the signs of, even when I sort of look back, even when maybe I have doubts, I like look back, I'm like, but this was busy calling me, and at least I managed to see.
It was
now,
definitely a calling.
Yeah.
But then before we get any further into this conversation, I just want you guys to hear a taste of Mishmash, you know, so that we know the type of person we're listening to and the person we're talking to, hey? So right now, I'm going to bring you a song by Mishmash right here on Wow FM. Okay, cool. Yep, it's playing.
One time. I keep number one, you can get a mind is a propaganda. See, I don't shy, Lavana, my mind is to star. Figure out the man's in pants, that is who was supposed to have pants. I'm not still a show now, pants, bring one up, pants. I'm really dancing up at an angel, as a my mind is to star. Figure out the man's in pants, that is who was supposed to have pants. I'm not still a show now, pants, bring one up, pants. Yeah, I'm really dancing. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. You're born up into Mishmash, you're born up into MTS. You're born up into Mishmash, you're born up into MTS. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. You're born up into Mishmash. You're born up into MTS. You're born up into Mishmash. You're born up into MTS. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. Punisher Squid Game, Punisher Haman is squad. You're born up into Mishmash. You're born up into MTS. You're born up into Mishmash. You're born up into MTS.
That was Squid Game by the one and only Mishmash, who is sitting right in front of me right here in the studio house. Look, it's definitely a vibe right here in the studio because boy, when that happened, I was like, you know what, wait, is this really happening? Are we Squid Gaming right now? But tell us about the song Squid Games, you know. Tell us about also the album that it comes from.
Yeah. All right. This song is actually a single, and it was inspired. You know the series Squid Game, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you know it's trending. You know, you see the memes and everything. But we were just in the studio, just trying to make a hit song, right? Yeah. So we're like, so last number, this is the guy featuring on the song. So he came up with a hook. It was like, let's do something like this. You know, the producer was there. I was there. We just feeling the vibe and what's just happening now, whatever we think is relevant and is trending. That's what I simply inspired the song.
So it was just like, what is happening today? And you're like, I just watched an episode of Squid Game. Why don't we talk about that?
Why don't we
sing about that?
Yeah, why can't we sing about that? You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Talking about creating music and basically creating something that is relevant today, what would you describe your creative process like when you sit down and think, I need to make a song? How does that whole thing happen, you know, from you thinking about making the song to you actually having the song in your mind and then throwing it out, you know?
You know, you start by just having a vision, right? Of like sort of what kind of song you want to make, what emotion or how you're feeling at that time. So I see, maybe I see people dancing or I see just someone feeling my song depending on how I'm feeling at that time. Then we get in the studio. I'll be with my producer, so he will make a beat that will also just maybe influence how I'm gonna come in the song, and I will also maybe say, yeah, no, that is fine according to how I feel. So it's always about how I feel at that time.
Yeah, it's always about in the moment type of decisions.
Exactly. Yeah, I hardly maybe say I write a song today, then I'm gonna record it next week. I used to do it before when didn't like have the material with me. So now I always have the studio equipment with me. So whenever I feel like doing a song, I just step on the mic.
Right now, you just get in and you're in there in the moment, and you're doing it for your fans, basically.
Exactly.
And when we're talking about your fans, we want to know about your performances, right? When you're outside and you're performing. Tell us about your performances, where you perform, your best performances that you've had, maybe even. You know?
I'll say my best performance, it was when I was performing in Oliven. Yeah, I was with Super Senfana. I was also with Big Stonic. He's a producer from Oliven, and we were performing this song that I did with him called this song's Good Hate. The song is called Good Hate.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I felt like a superstar. I was like, really, is that really me? Every time I watched that video. So yeah, that is one of the best performances I think I've ever seen.
So you were just there feeling the song.
You know,
the crowd was also feeling you, and it was like a whole vibe in the place, basically.
Exactly, because you know when you start, you still get frightened maybe when you're on stage, but the more you do it, and there's where you feel like what was I doing today? Because today I was just in there.
Yeah. I absolutely get you. And while we're still talking about performances, what is or who is the one artist, maybe not even just one, maybe one of the few artists that you would want to open for? Like they're having this mega show and they want openers for their show. Who would that artist be?
You know, I think a lot of artists like Nasty C, you know, Nasty C is really doing well, and he's also I forgot to mention, he's also one of the guys that inspired me actually.
Absolutely.
Because I remember when I was working at Mercedes, I think he was still promoting the A-Class, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's when I met him there. But I didn't really have a conversation with him, but I was like, oh, Nasty C is here. He had a meeting, so I just went there. I was like, how's it? You do great music, you inspire me and stuff like that. And then after that, I started maybe taking myself more serious. I'm like, why did I meet this guy? Is it just a coincidence? Or maybe there's something that's just telling me, you know, get on and see. So guys like him, guys like MT, you know, the guys who really were putting the work for hip hop, guys like Aries, you know, I wouldn't mind to share the stage with some of these guys. They also inspired me. Listening to their music got me through life and stuff like that. So
got you through a whole lot of things just by listening to the music that they put out there, and you just being a fan just also puts that out there as well.
No, I'm saying
that's absolutely amazing. But then apart from music, if you weren't doing music right now, what would you be doing right now?
I'll be counting money. I'll be somewhere counting money. You know, I just love working with numbers. So since high school, I was just good with maths. I wanted to do accounting. I got somewhere with accounting, so I'm probably working somewhere in finance.
You'd actually be working with money. Because I mean, I think you'd be money out of nowhere. Trying to get the money, and I'm like, this out here trying to scam us from the money. Because what is going on? But then, okay, also apart from the music, what is a talent that you have, Nate, which you might consider it being your most useless talent?
I'm a good chess player. I'm a really good chess player. So I play. It's just that I don't make time for it. Just like you're saying that I'm not really using it. But I'm actually a good chess player.
Oh, that's
so dope. I think I would maybe, if I would dedicate my time in sort of getting deeper.
In chess.
In chess,
maybe
I think I would go very far.
Those big tournaments they have for chess, which I just don't understand, because it's like, it's just you moving things. I don't like chess, by the way. It's kind of why I'm just not having it right now. But then all the time we have musicians here, I like to, before they leave, I like to have them freestyle.
Oh,
it's like
freestyle.
So Azishe one time. So you know, before you leave, before you just go out of here, I want you to freestyle. You know, just show us what you got.
Yo, just a freestyle. Maybe just give me a word, or I don't know. This is my first time doing it. I just want to make sure that I'm freestyling, right?
Should I give you a word?
Maybe just give me a word.
Wow.
Let's try it.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we on air now. Yo, I'm feeling so wow. I'm feeling like bow wow. I don't know, it's kinda obvious. I'm killing this buzz like bow one. I can drop a 16 like Azishe one time now. This is my time, yeah. I'm the best in the game, already know. But tell them I'm legal, show them flips already know. Ay, king in the game, 10-22 king now yes. Bangena ntwana yam, Mish puma with them ntwana yam. Ngeke back vim ntwana yam. Azishe one time, I don't know how it's there.
Okay. No, that was definitely good. You flowed really well. Yeah? You definitely flowed really well. So that was really fun to have, you know, you on like in the studio. But before you leave, I just want to know: are you working on something? You know, I mean, you just released the EP just now, the 10-22
King, yeah.
You know, and are we expecting? Should we, as your fans and your listeners, expect something? You know, in the near future?
Like more fire. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
Like from here tonight, I'll be in the studio.
Oh,
I'll be working. I'm even inspired right now. Like being here, being in this, you know, like you said, so many artists have been here.
Absolutely.
It's like a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can't even expect a track next week. Probably the track I'm gonna do tonight.
Okay.
So that's how I'm like, you know, I don't have time and to be like my track is coming next month, bro. To tell you the truth, I just make music
in the
release music.
Yeah.
Exactly like how I do it today.
Yeah.
Maybe even release it tomorrow. Unless I don't know how it maybe I don't know. But now every time I make a song I feel like take it out there. You made the song so that people can hear it. Yeah.
So what's the point of keeping it
exactly
with you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm at right now. That's
Absolutely
where I'm at. Yeah.
Amazing. But before you go, we just want to make sure that the people do know where to find you. So where can they find you? You know, your socials. Where basically can they find you? If they want maybe to book you, maybe to just listen to your music, how can someone do that?
Yeah, you know, you can check out Azishe Entertainment. Azishe Entertainment. Facebook is Azishe Entertainment. Even on YouTube, so you can get the contacts there, and you can also check Mish 09 on Facebook, right? Also Mish 09 on TikTok. Those are the I think I use TikTok a lot, but you can also get Mish 09 on Instagram.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You guys definitely heard where you can get Mish on any of the social media platforms. Don't you lose that dial. Don't you forget where you're supposed to get him, because Bona, he is the next hottest thing right here. So Mish, it's been great having you here.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing. Right now, I'm going to leave you guys with the song by Mish right here on Wow FM. Look, enjoy it while I just, you know, also have fun right here in the studio. This is a song by Mish right here on Wow FM for the youth, by the youth. The time is exactly 16:32 and you're still listening to the best online radio station in the country.
Azishe one time.